You look, you find out a Jamarl Thomas is listed as a software engineer at CapTech Ventures. Looks like the same guy to me. They jam the logarithms because it's too easy to troll bust. It's too easy to line all these ducks up in a row and expose them. Let's listen to this redneckonomics woman basically inciting crime.
You've got people in California that are homeless that are employed. Think about that. And that's not the line in the sand. What's it going to take? What's it going to take for people to say enough is enough? That we have to get out there, that we have to make them uncomfortable. We have to find out, where do they go golfing? Where do they eat dinner? Where do they go shopping? Where do they do their yoga? And we need to show up there and harass them endlessly until they do something. If we don't get to be comfortable, if we don't get a moment's peace from all this stuff, constantly being bombarded on all sides by the threat of a pandemic, that not having health care, not being able to afford anything, not being able to get an education. If we have to live like that, so do they. So do they. They don't get to be comfortable when they put us through so much hell.
There was this channel called Insight. I actually found this stuff out days ago, but because the internet is so rigged, I feel it's pointless to even make these videos. I've hit that point. I think this is a waste of time. What good is this doing? To know that all these people are tied together and that they're trying to entrap the viewer, the listener. Then someone like me rambles on for 5 minutes at a time. What am I accomplishing? I can't get through to anyone. We can only tie these people. We can only become aware of what they are and move on. We can't take over their positions in the logarithms. There's something going on in which no one good is able to create anything and make a dent. Okay, huge dents were made, but look at what happened to those people. Snowden is exiled in Russia. Glenn Greenwald just quit the Intercept. He sucks. The Intercept sucks. It's just all convoluted drama that they expect you to wake up to each and every day and care. The Insight, whatever people are gone, but look at who they plugged. Here are the big names that they represent, and then look at who they're plugging in the subscription section. Yep, Redneckonomics and Ebon Kim. What are the odds on that? Jamarl Thomas can now be found on Sputnik. I think they're trying to turn him into the American version of George Galloway. So, yep, got the audio here. I don't even use a headphone anymore. That no longer works. I just speak into the computer. Sounds pretty good. I find it's amazing that the fan going on and it doesn't even show up on the audio. I don't understand the physics to that. But other noises would show up too much. Like if I started to click a pen, it would be annoying. Or if I have allergies, people will hear me breathing. But that fan, no one hears it. And that kind of intrigues me. We can't change anything, but we can think of stuff. We keep breathing, even if we have panic attacks or are worried about this, that, and all the rest of it. We're gonna still breathe. Luckily for myself, I never got into depression. I had a rut or two, but I just don't have the disposition to get depressed. Internet addiction is depressing, but because it's so bad, because it's so in our faces, this gives us the opportunity to quit. A few years ago, I had a heart attack. I immediately quit cigarettes. It's right in my face. I had to change. So I did. And I easily quit cigarettes. You get through 3 days of withdrawal, and it's all psychology from there on out. And I don't think it's that difficult to beat that part of it. I don't miss tobacco. Somehow I got back to the original point in which I had never had a cigarette before. It sounds impossible to do, but that's the key to quitting nicotine. I still have my other vices. I've got my coffee. I think marijuana is a healthy thing.